Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the first pre-match chat of the Premier League season as Newcastle take on Nottingham Forest later today, 3 o'clock kickoff at St James's Park. Cannot wait to get back in there. The atmosphere today is going to be incredible. I was there yesterday. I was there getting the new shirts, suited and booted, ready for the new season. It was busy yesterday. There was loads of people in the club shop getting the new shirts. In town this morning. It's already exciting. I can see everyone wandering around wearing their shirts this morning. It's an exciting day. Cannot wait to get it started. Go and meet the lads for a few beers. The vlog will be out later on, so make sure to not miss it. Subscribe. Instant reaction vlogs all season. Daily content on this channel. But it's not a game to be taken lightly. Yes, Nottingham Forest are the promoted side, but they did it the hard way. You know, they just missed out on automatics. They had to go into the playoffs. They won the playoffs. Steve Cooper, the manager, has brought them back up to the top division in 23 years. So not only are they pumped for this game, they're going to be pumped for just being back. And that's the thing with promoted sides. It's the same every season to secure that safety first season. And there's no let up in the Premier League. It's really tough if you have a bad start. Newcastle fans know this. We managed to turn it around last season, first team ever to be on that many points and turn it around. You know, Nottingham Forest want to start the season in a good way. And they've gone out and spent, I think, 16 players they've brought in. I think they've let go of 11. They've spent 95 million, so they have gone out and had an absolutely booming summer window. I'm interested to I feel like Forest are a bit unknown. Like, I don't really know what I'm gonna get in this game. I talk about promoted sides, and this is why I think it will be a tough game. As I know it's a promoted side. We could have played Man City or Liverpool away, so don't get me wrong. This is not a bad game to start the season at home at St James's Park. But promoted sides are often the bouncing. They often play above themselves. They normally play better than they are for the first couple of weeks into a season because they're just so intensified by the fact that they are up and they've done it. I'm interested to see what happens with Forest because all the players that got them up, I think only a handful of them, maybe less, will actually be starting in this game. So will they lose that togetherness, that drive? We've done it together, now let's stay in the Premier League. Will they lose that because they've now gone and bought a whole load of players who haven't really got that feeling inside of them, if you know what I mean? But then on the other side, they've gone and bought good players. That's the other thing, which is why they're a little bit unknown. I know some people aren't a big fan of Jesse Lingard because of possibly off the field and his celebrations, and if you've not seen his announcement video for Nottingham Forest, I thought it was heavily embarrassing, but at the end of the day, he's a good player. He's chose to go there. He's no doubt getting paid a pretty penny to do so. He's only signed a 1-year deal. So it goes back to where's the heart in that side? I feel like the team that brought them up maybe should have had the chance to give it a go rather than completely replacing the whole team. But either way, I don't think it'll be an easy game. And as I say, I think he's definitely the one to watch. Him and Johnson, the youngster, the forward. I think he's got how many goals? Quite a few goals for them last season. He's quick, he's powerful, and he's definitely someone for Shaw and if it's Burn to watch out for because he is very quick. And we saw in the pre-season we were playing a high line. Eddie Howe wants to press. He wants to play a high line. When you've got tricky strikers behind you, it's definitely one to watch out for. And Jesse Lingard, from the pre-season that I've seen, has been playing it in a more midfield role. Is he going to be bothering to defend? So, yeah, I think there's definitely people to look out for at Forest. Someone to mention is obviously Colback. It looks like he will probably be making his return to St James's Park. He actually said in an interview that he's happy for the fans because he said at his time of playing for Newcastle, they weren't at their best. And to now see the fans celebrate that is obviously great. He's obviously a local lad. He obviously moved on, but yeah, fair play to Colback. In terms of Newcastle, now, we actually have a very good record against promoted sides, which is Very good for us. We're playing a promoted side. And I do think that although they might have the buzz and have the bounce, I think we'll have the quality today. I do. And I have said 2-0. That was my prediction that I did yesterday. And as much as I hum and I haw and but I think they are going to be up for it. They are going to be this. I think the first 10-15 minutes could well be very, very scrappy. And then I'm hoping after that, we take over, we pick up the ball, we play our possession. And that's the thing, our side, we've added a couple of extras. We're obviously going to have Pope and goal today, I should imagine. We're going to have Botman and goal today, Botman and goal. We're going to have Botman play, is what I think now after hearing Eddie Howe talk. But generally, it's the same side. That is the same side who had that togetherness last season. The same side who have worked together all pre-season. And they have learned under Eddie Howe and know how to keep the ball. A negative, we have a horrible run of opening games. I think we've only won one in the last 7 or 8 years, and that was against West Ham a couple of seasons ago. So that isn't as good. But I think we're a different team now. I think we're a far more composed team. I think we are a better team. And a lot of that's down to Eddie Howe. You talk about who was Newcastle's biggest signing. Eddie Howe. Because he's changed Joe Linton, he's changed Shaw, he's changed these players. Eddie Howe also spoke about the fact that Anderson looks set to stay this season, but that's something else that we have to be aware of, is that there's 5 substitutes now. I think players like Anderson will have a much bigger role in this side because of those extra subs. Get him on. Let's see what he can do later in the game. And in terms of the lineup, those are the few little questions, isn't it? Botman versus Burn versus Shaw. I think it'll be Shaw and Botman now, after having heard what Eddie Howe said yesterday. Midfield, Willock versus Sean Longstaff. I was actually backing Willock, but I think I've changed my mind. I think it might be Sean Longstaff. It depends how Eddie Howe feels, and depends how Eddie Howe wants to play football. If we're looking to go down the wings with St. Max and Almiron, then Joe Linton can defend with Longstaff while Bruno presses. Does he want to leave himself open when they've got players like Johnson and Lingard trying to run around the back? Sean Longstaff would leave a little bit more security, but at the same time, if he's feeling it and he wants to go for it, Willock's the man who really pushes the ball forward. And then I think out on the wing, it's Almiron versus Fraser, and I think he'll go for Almiron, especially considering it looks like Fraser has really spent most of the pre-season on the left, either him or Maxi, and then on the right, it's been Almiron and Murphy. So it makes sense to go Maxi, Wilson, Almiron, Joe Linton, Bruno, Longstaff, Target, Shaw, Botman, Trippier, the other way around for the centre-backs, and then Pope and goal. So let me know your thoughts heading into this game today. As I say, I cannot wait to get there. It's going to be big. Loads of videos on the channel, instant reaction vlogs. Let's make it a first win of the season. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned, and I'll catch you later.